can already tell today's going to be a bit unhinged. Hello, I'm Kennie JD, content creator, nosy bitch, as well as indie musician.
What's up, man? It's Sean Pecos, the ultimate dot connector.
And welcome to Connect the Dots. Connect the Dots is an incredibly special set of conversations where we discuss not only what happens on the court, in the booth, or behind the scenes, but also take an unfiltered look at stardom and culture.
People know what the fuck Ja Morant and LeBron are doing every fucking minute.
We get to know who people are, what drives them, inspires them, motivates them, makes them into fully fleshed out people. A real humanistic look at those you know and love.
If I wasn't a comedian, I'd be a professional sugar daddy.
Trio aficionado.
Hey, that's how we got it edited out.
Shoutouts to our partners C4 Smart Energy and PrizePicks. Love you all. Okay, super exciting day.
Hey.
We have here comedian, actor, YouTube personality.
That's right.
Writer, TV personality,
Award winner,
Twitter figure.
all that.
Not a Twitter gangster, right? That's what I'm saying.
No.
Twitter aficionado.
This is going to be a good day today, Kenny.
Oh,
Trust me.
man. Y'all not ready for this one.
And I can already tell today's going to be a bit unhinged. We have
A bit.
the Kid Mero.
That's right, baby. We here.
Let's go, baby.
Welcome.
You know what I mean?
Let's
We should got
go.
some bachata music in the background when he said his name. He walks around with like his own bachata music. You know what I mean?
Yo, listen. Peck has been telling me for the longest time I got to get another pendant because I got 2 chains and only 1 piece. So if you're out there, Julius, you know what I'm saying? You want to make a name for yourself?
Send him in. Prestige,
Right,
Julius.
Your boy.
Send the piece. The guy's big. He's commercial now. He's not
You
a
know what I'm
regular
saying?
guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Send it out to friend to the show, Greg Una.
That's right,
You know what I'm
Greg Una. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Kenny, Greg Una. That's right.
Plugging me in.
Plug, that's right. I love that.
We like that.
That's what I love about, listen, I love y'all. I love this show. This is what I love about you, is that this guy right here, you see him everywhere, and he is a dot connector. He's one of them, he's the OG.
Thank you.
Like, yo, come here. You trying to do this? Oh, you trying to do that? Yo, come here. Yo, shake hands. Boom. Make it happen.
Love that.
This man right here. You know what I'm saying?
gonna
Let's make some more. Make some motherfucking noise. Make some more. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to connect you with a jeweler, by the way.
I need that plug, bro.
Kenny, this has been our joke since we first met. We've been like, yo, the guy
Wait,
got
how
2
long have
chains
you
and 1
had
piece.
So,
piece.
come on.
A 2-for-1 situation.
So I've always been, Prodigy is one of my favorite rappers of all time. Like, you know, top 5, rest in peace, P. He's one of my favorite rappers. And I always, that line, P rock 40-inch cables, my piece bang glass tables. I was just like, bro, I need a long, thick, ayo, Cuban. You know what I'm saying? Around the neck. So I think this was like 32 and this was like 34, 36 or something. But I was like, yo, and you know the Jesus piece, it's like an homage to
need the
Biggie,
Jesus.
Pun,
Automatic.
hip hop. You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying? This is hip hop right here. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, yo, I made it. You feel me? But now we're on a different type of time. I'm gonna have to get in, you know what I'm saying? Start talking watch game with P and shit. Like, you know
Now,
what I
we can
mean?
get that. No, the thing I love about you, man, is that people don't understand, like, this guy, right? He's not like a regular guy. This guy's a really world, global, renowned, known personality. You know what I mean? Like, if you didn't know him, you'd think he was a Dominican baseball player. That's how much money this guy.
I lied about this shit a bunch of times, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times I'm walking past, like, yo, the smoking section down Midtown, whatever, and, you know, hey, you got a light? Yeah. Oh, what do you do, my friend? You play baseball? I'm like, yeah. I'm the new shortstop for the Yankees, man. I'm getting called up next week. You know what I'm saying?
Baby. Oh, man, so talking about that, let's talk about that. You were just talking about that P from Queens is one of your favorite rappers. And one of the stories that my man Remler, my partner, Rem just goes in and does research everywhere. But one of the things he said is that you got your name from the Kid Lloyd Banks and from DJ Who Kid. Is that real?
Yeah, so like Mero, my government name is Joel. You know what I'm saying? Like unless I'm on like a phone call interview and I'm like, hey, this is Joel. You're speaking to Joel.
Joel.
Yeah, this is hey, how are you? Yeah,
Yo,
this is Joel.
Your name is Joel when your wife is screaming at you.
Yeah, exactly. Joel! Yeah, that's how I wake up. That's my alarm.
Shout out to wifey. Shout out to wifey. We love you.
You know, we love you. But my pops wanted to name me Ramiro, and my mom's was like, ain't like, nah. Like, you ain't carry this motherfucker. I carried him. So his name is Joel.
Joel.
So, but then all my uncles, you know how Dominicans do. They all drunk. So then being a Bronx kid, you know what I'm saying, growing up in hip hop, loving hip hop, and like, you know, the traditional, the 5 elements, right? Breaking, DJing, graffiti. I was a graffiti kid from young.
I love that.
And I remember being like 10, 11 years old and coming out writing J-Dog. And then the OGs being like, man, that shit is corny as fuck. Right? Fucking J-Dog.
J-Dog.
Little ass motherfucker, get the fuck out of here.
You grew up in the West Coast?
Yeah, right, exactly. Like, what are you, fucking part of the dog pound, nigga? Like, get the fuck out of here, J-Dog. Fuck out of here. I'm saying fucking Taze and Hayes and what, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm like, all right, bet. So I got to think of something new. So I took the Hamido shit and I took the R off and I was like, M-I-R-O. And I was like, I don't know how to, the I, because you know graffiti is just making art out of letter form. So it's just like, right. I was like, the I can't really do too much with the I. So I was like, let me change that to an E, boom. Now it's M-E-R-O, Mero, boom. Now we writing that all over East Tremont, Southern Boulevard, for the road, Jerome,
tattoos
Burnside.
on your back, you run,
all that, you know what I mean?
Little name chain, the Mero joint, remember the name chain with the Chinese letters. Remember the old school joint? Shit was this thin too.
You sit on that shit is fucked up.
Nigga, got remember your sheets to break? Oh, you should be tight.
It's just me. Now it's just me. It's not Mero, it's just me now.
I'll never forget.
I'm on my own.
My man, I wanted one of those chains so bad when I was a kid. Yo, so back in the days, he's talking about like these rope chains, but you were the man.
But at the time, it was like G-Unit was super popping. It's like mixtape G-Unit. Not like, they not like running the whole world yet, but they running the mixtape scene.
Mixtape, yeah.
And I just remember like how 50 would intro Banks and Yayo, bro. And that's like, yo, 50 is like one of the dudes. It's like, if you want somebody to promote you, he's the one. He's the
marketing genius too, by the way.
My God, because it's just like, bro, he would hype you up for them verses, and the way he would come in, he's like, the kid Lloyd Banks, and I was just like, yeah. I was like, the kid. I was like, and then hearing who could be like, ooh, kid. Like, and I was just like, yeah, the Kid Mero. That shit sound good, baby. So then the stage name became the Kid Mero. But anybody that know me on East Street, like nobody don't know my aunties, my titis, and they know Joel. Everybody else in the Bronx knows Mero. Yo, that's my nigga Mero right there from Kingsbridge, from Throgs Neck, from all over the place. You know what I mean?
I get it. I can relate because, you know, a lot of people don't know that pecas means freckles in Spanish.
Yeah.
Some people who are not Latin, they think it's my real like surname, like my last name. And how I got that name, and you know, we're about the same age, and we grew up, you know, in the Bronx and you know, Washington Heights and Uptown around the same time, was all my friends, see, I'm half black, half Puerto Rican. So all my friends were named like Johnny, Ricky, Macho, and then it was Sean. It didn't fit, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Like, something's wrong. And you know, when you're younger in Puerto Rican, you want to be Spanish, you know what I'm saying? You're like, I had the afro and everything. I'm starting to look at my mom like, Mom, something's wrong. I'm not all the way Boricua. Everybody got DAs and shit. I got a big orange afro like Ronald McDonald, and my name is Sean. so they gave me the name Pequitas, right? But the problem was I was their size at about 10. 13, I started to get bigger. So you can't be Pequitas and be 6'5" at fucking 13. So in the Latin community, Ita or Ito is like a small version of, yes. Yeah. So I changed my name from Pequitas to
Big
Pecas.
Becas. He's Big Becas now. Get familiar. You know what I'm saying? You should be already.
I love those stories. That's amazing, bro.
Yeah, man. So, you know, and then from there it was just like, you know, just going out, just living life, man. Because you know how it is, man. When you're growing up in the hood, it's just like every experience, like you don't know. Because I feel like a lot of people nowadays, they look at growing up in the hood, it's like, oh, these poor kids, and you know, but when you growing up in it, you don't feel like that. You know what I mean? Like I didn't feel like, oh, I'm poor. You know what I mean? Like I don't got it growing up. Like I was just like one of the crew. Like everybody's like me. You know what I'm saying? We all got the same type of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He might have the newer J's, but we all find a way to get him, either boosting or doing something or
whatever we got
to do.
And when they got fucked up, we put kiwi on the bitch to keep them white. Remember that?
Get that kiwi shit till the sponge fall off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Kenny's way younger than us. She's looking at us like, what the hell are y'all talking about?
She's like, why y'all putting fruit on y'all shoes?
No, literally, I was sitting here like, huh?
Kenny was like taking a paintbrush and putting flat white paint on your
Straight
sneakers
up.
to keep them clean.
Keep
when
'em
you
clean.
have money, that's what you had to do.
That's what you had to do. You had to hit the
No, I
that
thought you meant an actual.
Don't hit the shell toe either. You have to learn how to hit around.
Finesse it.
I was like, is it the acid? Is that what I was sitting here like, is it like lemon?
The citric acid has an effect on the new book.
I was like, I'd imagine it would discolor, maybe go yellow a little bit, but okay.
See, that's why he was a good graffiti artist, because he knew how to keep that kiwi line off the shell toe.
Keep the drip off the shell toe. Like, ah. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Kenny. We're not going to show our age.
No,
Real
it's
time.
fine.
It's all good. You know what I mean?
Barbershop.
He could do a windmill into a turtle. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's like, I don't even know what that means.
I was a nigga doing the women with the fucking. I used to have to put a football helmet on to do that. Remember that? The head spins. Remember that? Oh man, you used to do them head spins. I'm like, yo, these guys are crazy.
Crazy.
All right. So talking about. I'm sorry. Did you want to say something?
Oh no, I was just gonna ask. Like, being that we have kind of talked about it a little bit about like growing up, like how you like created a persona for like on stage, and also how you interact with people that you grew up with, and how to stay humble and how to stay like focused on yourself, or stay authentic to yourself, I guess is the more accurate way to say that. Like what things have you done? Is there anything like consciously you've done to say like, I would want to stay like as true to myself as possible? Because you seem so genuine regardless of like the room you walk into. So,
and that's the thing. I feel like, you know the cliche, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, I got here being me. Why would I change now? You know what I mean? Like some people, I feel like they get to a certain level and they try to rebrand, or like, yo, I'm doing this now, or like I'm not from the Bronx, they stop claiming their own hood, and I'm from over here now, or I just moved to LA and like now I'm doing yoga and shit, and it's just like that's not me. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, it's just like I would feel weird doing that. You know what I mean? Like, cause you see how it is. Like I walk into somewhere and I'm like, also I'm lazy, man. Like I'm too lazy to keep to front. I'm too lazy to front. Yo, front takes energy, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Takes a lot.
It takes a lot of energy, man.
cause like my original thing is like content creation. So I make YouTube videos and stuff, and that's how we ended up here.
That's right.
And so like I'll sit there and I'm talking to other content creators and they talk about how exhausting it is to have like a character for YouTube. And I'm like, that's crazy. I ain't doing that shit. That's too much work. It's too much energy.
Thank you.
And I don't know how to keep that up anyway. How do you keep it consistent? Like,
and that's the thing.
And you can't.
Because you're basically lying. It's like, yo, and I did a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Like things that are sealed right now, legally. But it's like, bro, like when you, it's like being in court, man. You got to keep up this line. Yo, you my Cody, bro. We got to get this story straight, and we got to keep this story. And like, you just like
stay on
it's
it.
exhausting.
Yeah, and if you build something on a lie, bro, at a certain point, that lie gets exposed, and it's just like, damn, you ain't who I thought you were. You know what I mean? And that's the biggest for like a a content creator, like, because now I'm a brand. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't like before where it was like, oh, I'm acting in this and I'm acting in this, and it was only like a handful of people like Denzel, Tom Cruise, Brett, like, you know what I mean? Everybody else is just the actor. You know what I mean? But those dudes, they became brands. You know what I mean? Like you say Denzel, that's one word. You don't gotta say Denzel Washington.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Denzel,
like
that's right.
nobody thinks you're talking about anybody but Denzel Washington.
It's only one Denzel.
Right. So it's like the way that you do that is by being Denzel all the time. And that's a dude that I admire because it's like, bro, that's real. Like that, like he's not putting on like I'm the old wise uncle.
Right.
Like he really is that guy. You know what I mean? And when I interviewed him, it was like I felt that before the cameras were even rolling, we were talking shit, like talking about like the Bronx, and I was like, "Oh, you really from Mount Vernon, bro? Like,
really,
are you from Vernon for real?"
And
like,
he's a kid from the Boys and Girls Club.
Yes,
too.
and he talked about that, and
Yeah.
I was like, and that's for us from the hood, that was huge.
Shout
like
out to my man Frank Sanchez, Kibbs Bay Boys Club. in the Bronx,
man,
baby.
you go over there, you can hoop, you know what I mean? And it keeps you out of harm's way, basically. You know what I mean? Because and then there's other people there that could like guide you, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You meet role models, you know what I mean? And people that are doing the right thing. So, for me, that was like, that's a conscious effort too. Like I got 4 kids, so I'm like, yo, I gotta be me all day. So they know who their daddy is. You know what I mean? Like no matter, daddy on TV is daddy at home. You know what I mean? Like it's the same dude. I might tone the language down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just a little bit. You know what I mean? But like other than that, like it's me all day. So, you know, and that's to me, that's the secret to success is like if you got it and like you like, you know, if 100 people tell you got it, something's there. You know what I mean? It's like 100 people ain't gonna lie to you, especially if you coming up.
Right.
If you already established, they might be a bunch of people around you. Yeah, you the man, you the man. Lying to you. But when you on a come up, it's like everybody's coming up too. So it's just like, man, get out the way. Like I'm trying to come up.
Trying
you
to
know?
roll. Yes, sir.
But if people are telling you, yo, you got the juice, man, like then you gotta, you know, believe them. You know what I mean? And put in that work, you know?
We are excited to announce that C4 Smart Energy is the official energy drink sponsor of the Connect the Dots podcast. It's harder than ever these days to stay focused with endless distractions and shorter attention spans. It can feel impossible to stop scrolling and actually get work done. Thankfully, C4 Smart Energy has reinvented the energy drink game with C4 Smart Energy, the only energy drink clinically proven to provide enhanced mental focus. C4 Smart Energy is formulated with 200 milligrams of natural caffeine from green coffee beans, plus potassium, niacin, vitamin B12 to help support well-being and help you feel your best, all while boosting metabolism and promoting fat burn. From your brain to your body, C4 Smart Energy is the energy drink that does it all and tastes amazing. C4 Smart Energy is available at Target, Amazon, and anywhere else you get energy drinks. Go grab a can and share on social media, tagging C4 Energy and the Connect the Dots podcast to show us how Smart Energy helps you stay focused wherever you are. C4 Smart Energy, stay focused.
This is so inspiring for me because I always sit there and I'm like, is it that good? And then I'm like, well, ironically, this is how I ended up here.
But that's the best way. That's the best way to think. Like, always be your own worst critic. You know what I mean? Like, I'll watch some shit that I just did and be like, you could have went harder. But then, like, I'll smoke an L and see it like 5 months down the line and be like,
laughing your ass off.
And, you know
You're
what I mean?
paying too much attention to
Right,
it.
right. But then it's like, I always tell people, like, I watch my own shit. Like Kobe, rest in peace, watching game film. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you hit that, but if you waited like a split second more, it would have hit harder. Or like, just, you know, perfecting your craft. Because once you get to a certain point, it's like, yo, I'm taking this serious now. This is my job. You know what I mean? This is how I feed my family.
Yeah.
I got family in DR I'm taking care of.
No,
you know what I mean?
You know when you're the only Latino making money, you take
you
care of
feel
everybody,
me?
23, 25.
Everybody, bro.
So, by the way, when they see you on TV, you got cousins you probably ain't even
They ain't
spoken
even
to.
know.
Yo, papi,
bye.
necesito un poquito.
Un poquito, papi, no mucho. Papi, mándame una gin. Papi, eso es gin. Eso es gin.
Unos tenis, uno Jordan. Yo no sé de Jordan.
Papi, tú tienes Jordan. No, yo te digo, papi, tú pusiste esos Jordan 4 veces ya, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just like, you know, like,
yeah, it's so
you know
funny.
how it is, bro. When you the first one to make it, you know what I mean. Out of your, it's like the cliche of like the athlete, man. Like, you know what I mean.
Yes,
like,
yes.
you the hooper, and like everybody's like, yo, he got it. You know what I mean? Like, he's gonna make it for us.
The funny thing
know?
about it is in entertainment and you're Latino and you make it, right? The crazy thing is, Kenny, everybody in your family, they ask you for tickets to everything. They think tickets. ¿Dónde está el ticket? No tiene ticket.
Hey, ¿tú conoces Bad Bunny? I'm like, no, I do not know. No, I can't. ¿Tú conoces? They call him Benito. Like, I'm bro, I don't know him. Like, I can't get you backstage with Bad Bunny, bro. Like, we both speak Spanish, bro. I don't get you like that. Like, call Pecas. You know what I'm saying? Help make it happen.
Get you backstage. Not no more. I ain't got no more juice in music, bro. Now it's only me plus one. Before I used to get 100 niggas backstage. That shit changes when the younger artists come up. They're like, who's out there? Like, keep that old nigga out there. I'm good.
Yo, but it's love, though, because I love. Now I'm starting to see, because I went to the Hip Hop 50, and I'm starting to see, bro, it blew my mind to have a dude like a legend like Nas come up to me and be like, yo, salute, Mero. Like, I fuck with what you doing. You a funny ass dude.
Nas, good dude.
FaceTime his niece to be like, yo, guess who I got out here?
Oh, word?
I was like, yo, this is you Nas, bro.
Nas
like,
is, yo,
I
smooth
grew
as-
up on this, you know what I mean?
That's
like,
right.
and I'm still rocking with your shit. Case disease out right now. Go get that.
One
Like,
thing about Nas, you was listening to his shit 30 years ago. He looks exactly the same.
Yeah,
Now I'm mad, bro,
Yo,
because I
bro.
gotta hit the Just for Men like every 2 weeks. Nas out here looking like he made out of porcelain, bro. Like, what's up, bro? Even Pharrell's starting to look old, and I still look like he's 30. Like, come on, man. Like, we thought it was Pharrell had the magic potion,
We thought
but
he was
it's
a
not.
vampire, and now he's still got away with it.
Nas, whatever you smoking on, bro, holla at me, man. Like, I need that. Like,
That is
the
crazy,
Henny keeping
bro.
you young, bro.
Nas, man, that guy, you're right, man. He does not age at all, bro.
At all, man. And he's still rapping like it's his
Music
first day
is still
out.
popping, everything, man.
Man.
Shout out to Nasir Jones. It's just so ironic you were just talking about, right? Like how you were telling Kenny just to always be yourself, right? And I just want to say one, thank you for coming on the show with us. I love you. You know, it's so crazy because when I first met him, and we met through Cece, who I'm very tight with, and he's very tight with, and it's weird because I had only seen him on TV prior. Like we had never met at no events or anything. But he's so right because exactly what I saw on television, funny, open, fucking dialogue, chilling, like fucking I'm Dominican, I'm from the Bronx, Washington Heights, whatever, I'm here, is exactly what you get. So before I got any further, I just want to say thank you for always being a real.
Of course, man. Always. Bro, I remember when CC retired, he had a dinner at his crib, and I felt like, I was like, yo, this is crazy because like I said, like, you know, I'm coming up through entertainment, and this is the dude that I watched. Yo, I'm straight to the camera. 2009 World Series does not happen without CC Sabathia, bro. I'll go on the
1000%.
record saying it. Like, it don't happen. He put the team on his back, bro. He pitched lights out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, I'm like, bro, I'm watching that. So like, you know, fast forward a couple years down the line, now I'm meeting him, he's just like, yo, I'm a fan of you. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm a fan. I've been a fan of you.
It's
Like,
crazy, yo. He loves you, bro. He always loved your show, everything.
You know what I'm saying?
He was so happy the first time he went on the show. Like,
And
he
that's
don't
the
like doing shit like that.
And that's the shit. And that's he's like me.
Yeah, I
you know
know.
what I mean? Because like you hit me, I'm like, yo, come through. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody else, man, I'm like, man, what's the numbers looking like,
I
bro?
know.
Yo, you feel me? Like, I'm out here.
crossover. That's a
You feel me? I'm out here, friend. Like, listen, this is aspirational. This is not flexing. This is aspirational. I'm out here Franklin Lakes, bro. Like, you know what I mean? If I gotta
can't
put
take
the
a
car
car all the way down. Yeah, take a car.
I might hit a deer on the way out. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't trying to do all that. But it makes me happy, bro, because like, you know what I mean? I got a big ass Dominican flag in front of my crib. So anytime like somebody comes through, if it's a plumber, if it's whoever, they pull up to the crib and they're like, "You out here?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah, I'm out here, bro, with the old eyes on, with the do-rag, with no hair. I'm
Sitting
both
out
still
there.
rocking the do-rag."
So because weed is legal now, do they think like your house is a dispensary?
They think it's the embassy. Because I put that big ass flag.
We like made it. There it is.
I can go get my visa at this motherfucking crib. Like, man, it's a beautiful thing,
By
man.
the way,
Like,
I ain't gonna lie. If I ever got to some beef in the alley, I would definitely want Big CC with me, man.
Oh,
He's one
what?
of the top 5,
Bro.
top 3 dudes I want with me.
he's a
going
dude
out.
that he just say something with a certain tone, and you like, all right, you got
Yeah,
it,
I'm
OG.
cool, yeah.
You got it, G. You got it, bro.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
we was at a restaurant or something, and the dude, the waiter or whatever, said something like he was asking, like, he made a question that made it seem like, yo, this is gonna cost a lot of money. And like,
What?
Yeah, like
To
he
a
asked
guy
the,
who like
You feel
made
me?
$300 million in
you
his
feel me?
life?
Like, Garrett, so CC just looked at him. He's just like, "Hey, don't worry about all that, man. Just keep it coming, bro."
That
And when he
felt
said that, I was
racially
like,
charged.
Yo, bro, I used to go to dinner with CC. Check this out.
because it was me, C, Adam Jones. It was a bunch of black dudes. So
Yo.
it's just like, he's just like,
And these guys got big bank.
Big
These ain't no
bank.
broke. I'm talking about big bank.
I'm the broke motherfucker at the table. You feel me?
So
the
imagine me.
that
I'm
lived
like, I'm like the waiting tables. I'm like the busboy.
come on now.
Yo, CC's so rich, bro. I think I had bought like a Jeep Wrangler one time, right? Because I wanted to do it up, and I did one for Hove. I did one for Kiss, Fab, a couple other guys that we worked on, helping them get the cars. So when I think I picked him up with that shit, he was like, "Yo, what is this? Is this a fucking Jeep Wrangler?" I'm like, yo,
The way
bro.
he said this shit to me, like, you'd be like,
Fuck
Fuck
like,
you mean?
I mean,
yeah.
I'm like,
You never seen the 9 video?
That's what I'm-
Mad beats from around. What you
what I'm
on 9?
talking
He's
about,
in the
bro.
Wrangler.
I was in the Wrangler. This guy was like the problem is he's been sitting his big fat ass in Rolls Royces since he was 17 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, oh shit, I had to get here. Like, you know what? See, my fault, bro.
He ain't never sat in the back of a Civic. You don't even sit in the back of a Civic.
He's like, yo, I can't even fit in this bitch. I'm like, so you know what I started doing? Driving like an asshole. So he hates the way I drive. So now he's got to pick my ass.
So, bro, I'll tell you a story. I seen y'all at the Garden at a Knicks game.
Yep.
Yo, P's they got a fucking statue. Yo, all of the Patrick Ewing. You know how the Lakers got Shaq, they got Kareem. They got to put a statue of Peckheiser in front of MSG, bro. Because his ass is imprinted in one of them courtside seats, bro. Like, every time I watch a Knicks game on TV, I'm like, I'm half watching the game, I'm half looking for you. Like, my guy at. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, that man, Jigga Man, I love you, man. Jigga Man said, don't never sit second row, bro.
Yep.
He said, if they give you tickets second row, don't go.
Listen,
shout out to Hov.
And I have never my feet have never touched wood, pause. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make that. Yo, listen, let's do it. Let's do it. Bring me as your plus
serious?
one. I'm dead ass.
Oh.
I don't ask Trey.
Oh, nah.
But you know, Trey like, yeah, my bro, you holler at me. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up.
He worked you, Tracy, right? Yeah. I'm supposed to go to like 5 games with Tracy. I've been to none in 3 seasons. Yeah.
I love him, but that motherfucker, we gonna do it, baby. And then he'll get in the truck and
forget about it. But if you was a Dominican woman, your ass would be right there.
Oh, what? He's like, hell, you sit courtside and you getting pregnant.
And you getting pregnant.
Come on, get
I
it
don't
back
pull
in
out.
Come on, I ain't pulling out. We doing it in the back of the Sprinter van.
So hanging with Peck, CC, Tiafo, and all of these sports legends has really made me get into PrizePicks, the official daily fantasy sponsor of Connect the Dots. PrizePicks is so simple, and to be honest, really means more than traditional sports for me. It's the esports I absolutely love. As y'all know, I'm a bit of a gamer. So the fact that I can make selections on Call of Duty is pretty awesome. It makes watching the matches so much better. And I'm really starting to get into the teams. I'm excited for us to have some WNBA legends, Caitlin, Sabrina. Hopefully you're listening so I can make my selection on those games and Peck can take me courtside, perhaps. As a Michigan girl, I even got my friends into making selections on NBA games. But the Pistons, yeah. PrizePicks for me is about simplicity between the ability to use Apple Pay and easily deposit or the promotions like Taco Tuesday. I have been having so much fun bouncing my selections off Peck. Hit the description for the official link to use code CTD for a first deposit match up to $100.
Yeah,
But I'm going to tell you something. Sitting courtside is like flying private.
Bro.
Once you go, you never want to go back.
You never want to go back. And that's the thing. So at Vice, this was like me being me, right? So like, you know, Shane Smith was the CEO of Vice, whatever. Like, this is when we started at Vice. So I see him in the building small. It's like 3 floors. So it's like, you know, it's not like MTV was like 88 floors and you could lose a motherfucker. He came in the front door and I seen his ass. I clocked him. I was like, oh shit, there you go.
Yeah.
I run down on him. This is like a week before the show premiere. I'm like, yo, listen, bro. I was like, yo, I know the brand because I seen the magazines. My shorty used to work at the Copy Place right across from Tower Records. I've been reading the magazines. I know we about to do whatever the fuck we want to do. But the numbers come in solid, bro. We get good reviews. I know how you get down. We got to sit ringside. You got to take me out to a fight, bro. Take me out to Vegas. I know you gamble and shit.
You got to hustle it.
And he's like, yeah. He's like, yo, if you do, you know what I'm saying? I get good reviews coming out the gate. I got you.
All right.
Man of his word, bro, came through. And it was Marquez. Man, I still got the ticket. I remember who the other dude was. It was Marquez something, but it was ringside. We stayed at the Bellagio, crazy villa situation.
You talking about Steven Espinoza did that for you?
This was Shane Smith,
Vice CEO. I'm sorry.
This was back like 2015, 16.
Yeah, right.
And bro, sent motherfuckers to Vegas in the PJ, bro. He said pull it to Teterboro.
PJ looking all that.
Yo, I was in there like, yo, this is bananas, bro. Like, I was like, yo, I can just sit up here, I can smoke it. I was like, bro, I be stashing my butt in my carry-on, like trying to get through TSA, like, yo, sweating, nigga, till that shit come out the other side, like, you feel me? Like,
yo, I'm telling you, but the thing about like fights, right, or sitting courtside. So one time, when I worked at Rock Nation, we had, the 4 seats. Jay had the 4 seats, so he would allow us to use them if we wanted to, for clients or whatever. But one time it was a game, and I asked her, say, yo, man, my dad and them never been to a game. So it was my dad, my father, my Uncle Ronnie, and my Uncle Jasper. So first of all, we get out there. They're like, oh, they're taking pictures like they're Instagram models. They're like, oh, they're going crazy, right? They're going crazy. So then we're like watching the first quarter of the game. Now they're getting into it. We're talking basketball. So now, halftime, we go to the back to go eat. So I'll start to talking to people at the Barclays, just business stuff and things like that. But I'm like, I'm sitting down, and when I'm still having this conversation, I'm like, the 3 seats are empty. So I'm like, hold up. I got up, I'm like, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing? They're like, yo, nephew. I said, what? Food is free back here. You can't take me I swear to God. I have courtside seats to see the Nets, and you spend 2 quarters in the back eating
fucking up the lobster.
Yo, they coming out with shit out of their pockets and shit. I'm like, yo, come on, man.
Yo, I'm telling you, bro. That's
like,
the first time, yo.
You gotta appreciate that shit. I'm like, yo, bro, the guy gave us $20,000 worth of seats, and y'all back there stealing free food. Unbelievable.
Yo,
bro.
it's crazy, but it just goes to show
Yeah.
what matters. You know what I mean? To regular people, like
To regular people.
regular, you know what I
Or
mean?
how we take shit for granted.
Exactly.
You
You
know
know
what
what I
I'm
mean?
saying?
And that's the thing, like,
I'm sorry. I have a mental image that won't leave. Now.
yeah, it's just like lobster tail sticking out of motherfucking
No, I
pockets,
was
like.
thinking literally like bare hands holding chicken wings.
Yo, like,
Yeah.
they coming.
Hey,
I'm
listen,
like, yo, bro, what are you doing?
mommy.
Shrimp tail out your mouth, nigga. It's free back here.
It's free shit, nigga. Hey, they up by 20. We good, nigga. Let's go back in. Get some of this fucking hanging steak.
I'm like,
you know
yo,
what I mean?
y'all look crazy, bro.
He's like, yo, they got the chimichurri sauce.
Yeah. Yo, now you know why you leave your family members home. Nah, yo, you only want to be with this one or that one. We ain't good enough. No, it's for dumb shit like that. Come on,
And
bro.
it'd be like, but it's that type of shit though that I love because
Me too.
it really brings me back to like, yo, fam, like, motherfucker, you used to get up in the morning with no plan and a $3 fun pass. Like,
100%.
We showing our age again because
I'm just nodding mechanically.
So back in the day, MetroCard had a $3 what they call the fun pass, where you pay $3. It's not for me. No open cases. Shout out to my attorney. We good.
They thought you stole a piece.
From Homeboy 2000 been closed. Listen, I didn't get.
man.
Shit. Oh shit! Damn, I forgot what I was saying. The police fucking shit. Fuck yeah.
Loving the experience of bringing your family to.
Oh yeah, because it's like, because that kind of, it brings me back to like, so what I was saying was the fun pass. Listen, you know about these.
Yeah.
$3, you could go anywhere. So like, that's how I really like started exploring New York City. Because before I was just on the block all day.
Right.
That $3 fun pass just all day. Yo, I'm going to Brooklyn. I'm in Bushwick. I'm in Queens. I'm like meeting shorties. Yo, where you at? Oh, you in Astoria?
Oh, you all over the place.
Oh, you dance over here? Oh, I'm coming out. Oh, you got a house.
That shit like you had a car.
Yeah.
You had a car
You
with
had
a
a
fun
car.
pass. What? Everywhere, bro.
I'm taking every lines I never thought. I'm on a Z line. I'm like, it's a Z train? Nigga, what the fuck? The fuck is a Q train? I'm on that bitch though. Like,
On that motherfucker. So you look slimmer, bro. What's going on with you? You been in the gym?
So here's the trick about the gym.
Okay.
Is that a lot of motherfuckers will lie to you and be like, yo, gym flow, hashtag gym flow.
Yeah.
But nah, it's that Manjaro, bro.
Yo!
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It's that Manjaro.
The Manjaro is lifesaver, bro.
Yo, listen.
Shout out to my man
So wait,
Shaul. Put me up on the
what
Manjaro.
What?
What exactly is?
So I went to my doctor because I had like real concerns, yo, because like I'm working from home a lot, you know what I mean? And then when I'm not working from home, I'm just running around. And when you're running around, you don't really got time to be like, yo, I'm gonna eat healthy. I'm flying, yo, I'm in the car, yo, stop at Popeyes right there, yo, let me get a motherfucking 2-piece and a biscuit and the Mardi Gras cheesecake, all that. You know what I'm saying? All that
Yo,
extra
bro,
shit.
but let me ask you a question. Why are people like scared to say like they're on Manjaro? Like it's like they're smoking crack when nobody's
Bro,
looking
and
around.
I think it's because, and you can tell me because we come from the same place.
What?
When you inject something, it's a
Like
different.
a heroin addict. Oh, okay.
You feel me? Because I done smoked a lot of shit and did a lot of
Well.
shit, but I ain't never hit the or the, you know what I'm saying?
None of that. I got you. I agree with that. But let me tell you something. To lose weight, I'm gonna be leaning.
You crazy?
Bang.
You feel me? But yeah, yo, and it's bugged out because so I actually was concerned because it's like I was 240 walking around like regular, and then all of a sudden it's just like I'm putting on weight. My knees is hurting, my back is hurting. I'm coaching football, I'm running around. I feel like, you know, Deion Sanders talking about his toe. He's like, I can't run around, but for 2 quarters, then I got to sit down and take some pills. So I'm like, listen, I got to do something. And I got zero willpower. I'm the type of dude that's like, bro, you put a nice steak in front of me, I'm eating that motherfucker. Arroz gandule, bro. You take me to the chimi spot, bro. I'm going crazy.
Bro.
I'm eating pig ears, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like
being Latinos, Kenny, is crazy because all we do is eat rice and beans.
Rice and beans.
I was gonna say.
And like steak and chicken. And
I bought you rice and beans and chicken for
I've
the
been
Spanish
dreaming about it since.
Look, she been going crazy.
And back in the day, that was $5. $5, boom. The whole plate, rice, chicken, boom, and then motherfuckers gonna do a 2-liter Pepsi.
That's right.
Like, not a can.
You ever been to Adela's downtown in Lower East Side?
Nah.
I mean, we know there's a lot of Dominican.
Yeah.
Dominican food is amazing. And there's very few authentic Puerto Rican. And Adela's one. Fat Joe put me up on that a long time
bro.
ago.
There's a lot of shout out to Princess on Castle Hill, bro. That's the OG Puerto Rican spot.
Yeah,
like,
BX.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. Like, it was a thing where it was like, I'm weighing myself. I'm coming out the shower, you know, like early in the morning. And it's like, damn, bro, like you 270. Like, you can't, like, ain't no 6'2", 300 pounds, you know what I mean, walking around. Like, I just heard pun in my head recipes. I just lost 100 pounds. I'm trying to live. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, yo, nah. Like, I got 4 kids. I'm out here doing a lot of stuff. I'm an involved dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see you with your kids. I'm the same way. Like, I love, they're everything to me. Yeah, so, like, I got to be here for them. So, like, you know, your health is wealth. You know what I mean? And I just turned 40 this year. So it's like, once you get to like that, you know what I mean, 40 and the wrong, what they call the wrong side of 40, you know, you got to take care of yourself. So I went to the doctor. I'm like, yo, listen, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. I sit down at night, I write my scripts, I edit my stuff, all my ideas happen at night, and I'm there with a bag of whatever. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Reese's cups. Yeah, chips, whatever it is, platanitos, you know what I mean? Whatever.
Get the munchies, man.
You know what I mean? And I'm going crazy. Like,
by the way, it don't help when you got 3 or 4 kids because the snack game is
crazy. I'm tearing up the Rice Krispie treats. You crazy? Like,
and where we live is no bodega, so you got to stack them joints.
You gotta go to bro.
You gotta go to BJ's or Costco's and buy the
Hello. You can't get one. You can't go to bodega and get like, let me get 2 little Debbies. Nah, bro. You gotta get a rack,
a whole rack,
and then they sitting there. And after you hit the blue dream, you just you like
it's the blue dream.
Them fruit roll-ups look crazy, right?
You feel me? I know you hungry, nigga. Stop fretting, bro. Stop the cap. You know you want to eat this shit. I'm like, nah, you right. Come here. Star Crunch. You know what I mean?
Don't let your kids be in the house with no snacks. They're like, yo, Pop, you on TV, you ain't got no snacks.
No snacks?
Loser.
Like, come on, bro. Like, yo, my kids, Joey bought an Uncrustable, bro. Like, you ain't got Uncrustable money? Like, you ain't got it like that? I can't look my kids in the eye and be like, I don't got Uncrustable money. So after all the snacks and all that bullshit, I'm at the doctor and I told him, I'm gonna keep it funky with you. Everybody tells you, yo, exercise and diet, but I'm like, yo, I need something to like kickstart that. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, my appetite is my appetite, bro. Like, I look at some shit, I'm gonna eat it. Hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yo.
Honestly,
but I'm Dominican, so you know what I'm saying? So that may apply.
On the situation.
You know what I mean? Situational, you know what I mean? It's like football, situational awareness.
Kenny's blushing.
I don't
Kenny
know
got a
what
big
you
potty
mean.
mouth. Don't worry. Kenny's got a big potty mouth.
I don't know what you mean. I'm an innocent,
of course,
virginal. If I don't count it, it don't count.
Yeah, that's it. If it was trash, it didn't count. That's it. Like,
If I say it didn't count, it didn't.
You know what I mean? Straight up. Just like that. Boom. So I go to my doctor and I told him, I was like, listen, man. I was like, Dave. I was like, Dave, listen, man. I was like, I'm worried about my weight. I was like, we did the blood work, whatever. He's like, diabetes runs in my family. You know, that's crazy for us.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Like, diabetes, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, the black and brown community, that shit is like, you know what I mean? Like, somebody got somebody.
Somebody that
Yo, Titi lost her foot. You know what I mean? Like,
Sad,
Uncle Daryl, like, you know what I mean? Got whatever.
There's so many. We're born pre-diabetic.
You feel me? Like, and that's the shit. So like,
Latinos.
I was right there on the cusp, and he was just like, "Listen, man." He's like, you know, like a lot of people just taking this shit just to take it. You know what I mean? Because they want to be lazy or whatever. But I'm like, bro, I'm there. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
right.
he wrote me the prescription. I went, I did it, and bro, like, I don't really be plugging like drugs like that. But I'm like, bro, this is like a miracle, bro. Like,
Yo, bro, it was life changing.
straight up, like.
Is it similar to? Is it the same as like Ozempic or?
It's
Yes,
it's like if Ozempic is like, you know what I mean, like
or Wegovy or the other
yeah,
one?
it's like in the same family, but like that Mounjaro, I don't know, bro. That shit just
Mounjaro's
hits
like,
different.
so Ozempic's probably like a Benz or a Beamer.
Yeah,
And then Mounjaro's like a Rolls Royce.
yeah.
And the other shit's like a Nissan Sentra.
Yeah, it's
All
Ultima
right.
with a dent that you got from Major World.
So
You know
I
what I'm
got
saying?
I got so many questions. How much is that?
Oh man, it depends. Like that shit. I mean, it could run you like 500 for like, but it's for like a month. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
So you do a shot a week.
a shot a week.
But they ranges, he's right. And they range anywhere from like 500 to 800 to 1,000.
to 1,000, you know what I mean? Depending on, you know, your insurance, all that type of stuff, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
whether or not, you know, your doctor could like advocate for you and be like, hey, look, this motherfucker really needs this shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so
Like,
for me,
like niggas went from hustling PPP loans to hustling Mounjaro.
hey, I got Mounjaro on the block right now, bro.
Yeah, I'll be talking to my brothers up in the hood about Mounjaro. I'm like standing there like I'm preaching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
what? What do you mean? What is this? And I can't get diabetes and I'm gonna lose 50 pounds?
Yeah, bro.
They're
And
like,
it stops
fam,
you.
let me know where that's at.
Yeah, fam, it stops you from going crazy on the bullshit.
Yeah.
Like I would sit there and like if you unwrap 10 fun size Snickers, I'm eating 10 fun size Snickers. You know what I'm saying? But now I'll eat one of them and I'll be like, I'm good.
What's fucked up? It's like, especially like COVID time or whatever. Like I work from home. And I've always been, rather thick, whatnot. But you gave the COVID-15 or COVID-30 or whatever. For the life of me, I have not been able to lose COVID weight, and I don't know why. Like I'm not like a sweets eater necessarily, or I don't think I eat particularly unhealthy.
You know what I
But
realized?
I like peanut butter.
So peanut butter is actually
Peanut butter's good for you.
It's good for you. You know
It
what I'm saying?
is,
And then
but-
and listen, when I was pop, peanut butter and spaghetti held me down.
Oh, I thought you meant together
Not
at
together.
first. I was like, huh?
as a
No.
separate thing. Because you go
Because
to
niggas
fuck-
be getting
Bro,
inventive, so I don't know.
Hey, I would hit up motherfucking Fine Fair, C-Town, when they would throw the spaghetti be on sale for like 39 cents a box. I'm like, what? Like, yo, give me all this shit. Or I buy 3 and throw 3 down the leg. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, you know what I mean? And then that will hold you down. Shit, for like, you know what I mean? That shit sticks to your wrist. Peanut butter too, man.
Yeah.
Like,
But
and
the
it got
thing
a
about
protein.
it, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. It curbs your appetite. So, like, he's right. When you would eat, like, say, my weakness is cookies, right?
Oh.
Like Chessman cookies.
Ooh.
Oh man, I love Chessman.
Ooh, I'll bust a whole box down.
a whole
bro.
box. But it will stop you. Eat like maybe one row now,
Yeah.
as opposed to
And you
eating
like-
a whole box. Yeah, forget about it.
You go out to dinner, like he still got to take me to Carbone, but like, and now the bill's gonna be cheaper now because I'm gonna get an appetizer and finish half the entree and be like, "Whoo, baby!"
Yeah,
like
yeah.
after a glass of wine or whatever, you like,
Yeah.
you feel, and it's not like a gross feeling. It's like what you're supposed to feel, right? Like
Yes.
my brother, because my brother did it like quote unquote the right way, right? Like he went, he went away to school. You know what I mean? He played football. So he was on the, they got you on a diet when you're on a
Right,
team,
diet.
like,
Yeah.
and it was a boarding school. Shout out to Tabor Academy, Massachusetts. He went out there, and it's like they were serious. You know what I mean? Because like prep schools, they don't fuck around with the sports program.
Nah,
you know
they
what I
don't.
mean? That's how they get a lot of their money sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
So, he was on a diet, and he came back home. He left like a little meatball. You know what I'm saying? And he came back looking like Black RoboCop. Jack, bro, playing defensive end, taking motherfuckers' necks off, and I was just like, bro, what?
Is your older brother or younger?
My younger brother, Tito, shout out to Tito. And he came back. So we would go sit down and eat. And he would take the rice and beans, boom, put it to the side, take the salad, and take the chicken or the steak or whatever, and
Whatever
bust down the
protein.
lettuce and the
He
chicken.
was disciplined. Yeah.
And then he would eat it like a plate and then be done.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, that's crazy. Like, I'm still hungry. He's like, nah, bro. He's like, once you train your body
Right.
to like, yo, he's like, yo, eat until you're satisfied, bro.
And how so he was what, 17, 18 when he went?
He was 13, 14. He went away. It was high school.
Private school. Okay.
Private school. So he went away to private school.
Yeah.
Came back looking like a grown ass man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was just like, what is it? And he was like, yo, when you adjust your diet, you know what I mean? But for us, it's like
I
it's
like
hard.
rice and beans.
I know, but there's nothing wrong with rice and beans, Kenny. But when we were younger, think about what he's saying. His brother went away, right, and saw a different way to eat. When we were younger, they give us a plate of rice
like
this
this.
big.
Also,
Fucking
finish
by the way,
that
the rice
shit.
and beans be on a separate plate.
Yeah, and it's like, yo, you better finish that shit.
If you don't eat that shit,
I'm
your
gonna
ass
whoop your
whooped.
ass. What?
But I think another issue I have is that I'm a foodie. I want to try everything.
Right,
fine.
but then you can. So that's the beautiful thing about it. It's like you could try everything, and get the taste, savor it, whatever. But you don't gotta eat until you're like,
I've never had Dominican food. I don't think.
oh, what? We got
Yeah,
That's
Dominican,
we gonna do
Dominican
a segment.
restaurants popping.
We gonna do a segment. Take it out there. But yeah, nah, man, it really has changed my life, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Like,
Yeah, me too.
I'm out there now. Now when I'm coaching football, I'm running around on the field with the kids. I'm like, I'm demoing the drills and shit instead of being like, hey, come here, yo, Elijah, come here.
Sitting on the beach,
Yo,
shit,
this is how you,
like you on Broadway on 158th Street.
Yeah, facts. Like, I'm selling nutties on fucking 193rd and shit, like, yo, with the camping chair, like, yo, 2 for $5.
Oh man, talking about sitting on the chair in the Bronx or out in the Heights. What's a crazy Bronx story for you?
Oh man, so this one time, there's so many, man, but like this one time, this is a graffiti story. It was me, my man Taze, and my man Chess, and we was on 184th and Davidson, right on Fordham Road. Like, so there was a McDonald's right there on Fordham Road, and they had just buffed the wall, so it was just a big ass. And for you, a graffiti dude, like you just see a big buff wall, you just like, I'm about to go crazy,
go nuts.
Woo. So we hop out the car, we start hitting this shit, boom, 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 boom. Bro, remember them National Lampoon movies? With Chevy Chase, where we had the station wagon with the wood on the side?
Yeah.
Like, bro, one of them shits pulls up. 5 DTs hop out. I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, I've seen undercover cops hop out of every car. I'd never seen them hop out of Chevy Chase. The Chevy Chase.
Like a Jeep wagon, no, like a Wawa they used to call them. Wawa.
That big ass station wagon, bro. They all hop out. I'm like, what the fuck? So my man Chess is Mexican. So he's like, yo, come with me. So there was a Twin Donut on the corner on Jerome and Fordham. And my man Taze goes this way, whoop. I go this way. I follow a Chess because he's Mexican. I'm like, oh, I already see the vision. You go to Twin Donut because all the workers over there is Mexican and they about to let you in the back door. So I'm running. Bro, I'm feeling cops' breath on my neck. And I'm just like, make that quick turn, boop. We in the back door, Twin Donut. I'm in there, sitting there for like 2 hours, bro, smelling like grease. I come out.
Twin Donut.
Sweating donuts, bro. And that's just one, bro, because I got so many, man, where it's just like, getting chased down, and it was the 90s, bro. It was like late 90s, early 2000s. So it was like it was a different time, bro. Like back then, like cops would fuck you up, but they wouldn't book you.
Yeah,
they'll fuck you up and they let you go.
Whoop your ass and let you go.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like,
by the
looking
way,
back,
but
I'm like,
back then you're like, damn, I got beat up by the cops or whatever. Now
you get beat
I'll take
up.
an ass whooping and go to jail. Fuck that.
That part, I'm like, as a grown man now, I'm like, yo, you know how long my record would be if I didn't take a couple of ass whoopings? I'm like, damn. I'm like, shit, thank you, Officer Flaherty. You know what I'm saying? Like, Officer O'Donnell. You know what I'm saying? For whooping my ass instead of booking me. Like, shit.
Like people be beefing about police brutality until you get them lawyer fees. Like, you know what? Give me a little ass whooping. We ain't gonna hurt.
The ass whooping ain't gonna cost 15 G's.
Kenny's like, what the hell are y'all talking about?
Yeah, they don't know, man. Listen, this is a different type of situation, man. Like when you live in the hood and that's all you know, and then you ascend.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You look back and you like, bro, like it's a whole different like lens that you're looking at your success through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
That's how I felt when I met white people for the first time.
Talk about that.
let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I grew up in Detroit. Majority, like, I did not have a white friend until college. Like, I did not know white people.
And
so
you meet
like,
them and you like,
so I'm like, people talk about their experiences, like being black in like white communities, and I'm like, I hear you, but I don't know what you're talking about. Until I became a senior at the University of Michigan, shout out Go Blue. And I was sitting there, I was a RA, and I was sitting there listening to white people talk about how making lasagna was cultural appropriation. And that's when I had a moment where I just said, okay.
Listen.
And where we're arguing about how often do black and brown people really get pulled over for no reason. And I'm like, huh? Okay.
Excuse me? It should fuck you up the first time, right?
I was like, oh.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Got it. I understand now.
It's like a whole different. It really do be two Americas, man. Like it's like I said, like when you get a certain level of success, and then you see that type of shit, like you saying, like going to, you know what I'm saying, Michigan, that ain't like going to, that ain't no rinky-dink school. You know what I mean? Like you work hard to get in there. You know what I mean? So you made that, you succeeded, you got to that level, and then you looking at it from your lens as a girl from Detroit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm a black woman from Detroit. Now I'm in this environment. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it gives you a whole different outlook on shit.
And also because a lot of people I went to like high school with are also, essentially it ends up being like every black kid ends up being probably one of two schools in high school that ends up going to that college. So I knew most of the black students already. And so they'd come to me like, I walk into the engineering room, we supposed to be like getting to know each other because we freshmen or whatever. And then they come up to me, so like, where are you from?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it be, and it's crazy to me because it's
How did you get here?
Yeah, straight up. Like,
affirmative action.
Yeah, financial aid. like
Fast five?
All right. Kenny, don't go too crazy, man. You know, I'm giving a talk at the Ross School of Business at Michigan.
You?
Yeah. They
that's
you
got the right one.
Yeah, you have to come with me.
You got the right one.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm doing that in November, but I don't want you to mess up my sideline passes for the football game. Okay?
Let me in there.
In fairness,
a little Ohio State, Michigan. You know what I mean? Let's get in there.
In fairness, my like school that I was in was like, I actually was in the dorm that's right across the street from it.
Oh, wow.
And so I was always like crushing on a boy from Ross School. It's fine. It's okay.
Not bad from a Latino and African American from the Bronx, right?
I feel bad. They asked me to come and do a TED Talk, and I had to say no.
Why?
I forget why, but I had like scheduling or something. But that was last year, and they haven't asked me back for this
we
year.
gotta get back. By the way, we should go up there. I'm gonna give you the date, and we should do connecting the dots.
Connecting the dots with the Ross School of Business.
Come on, man.
Okay, as the resident non-New Yorker in the room, I would like to christen this segment as, I don't know, like behind the boroughs.
Oh, okay, all right.
Or
I like that. Okay.
Something like that. We'll crowd.
We'll get the approval from
get the
Remler. We'll
approval.
figure it out later.
Little R&D on the
Remler's like, hold on, we didn't.
But I like that. Off the top of
We'll figure out trademarking and all that later.
Behind the boroughs, man. That's alliteration.
Yeah.
Good old UMich education. So essentially, what this is like, as a native New Yorker, if you could describe each of the boroughs,
okay,
how would you do so for each of them?
So Brooklyn, so like modern day or like
however
you feel, either modern day or
what comes to mind
whatever
when you
comes to
think
mind
of
within your
Queens,
your
Bronx.
So to me right now, like when I look at it, Brooklyn is like the new Manhattan where it's like it's gentrified like a motherfucker. I think it's like East New York and Brownsville. Right. Like that's like not getting penetrated yet. Hey yo, but soon come. You know what I'm saying?
Still don't know what that means. Yes. Penetration.
The Bronx. I don't know what the fuck
I don't know what
about.
these words are.
The Bronx, to me, is ungentrifiable because it's not located in a place that like somebody from like Ann Arbor. You know what I'm saying? That just like I lived my whole life in Ann Arbor. I want to move to New York. I want somewhere that's affordable, but I want somewhere that's close to everything that I think New York is. And when you talk to people that from OT, they think New York is like Sex in the City, like Williamsburg.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, that's not New York. Like,
not New York,
you know what I mean? Shout out to Arian Foster. When he came through one time and he was staying in like Times Square. And he was just like, bro, I never really like been to New York.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take you to New York.
Yeah.
I was like, we gonna go. So I scooped him up in the hoopty, bro. The 05 Honda Accord.
Fire.
Tan cloth interior.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we in there, took him to...
Flip up lights.
Oh.
I know she's
Had the CD with the 5 CD changer. You know what I'm saying? Had the Erykah Badu live in there stuck. They was like, damn, you on your Neo Soul shit? I'm like, nah, I just can't change the CD, bro. Like, this shit is stuck, bro.
Forever listening to Call Tyrone.
Just like,
That's when you wearing 2 Bs,
dude, yeah,
right?
that's it. The wooden joints.
wooden joints, big
with the big arc on it, you know what I mean?
We've heard her sing Bag Lady.
Didn't you know? You know what I mean? Like, all that. So I scoop him up, take him to my man Tim and Nico's pizza zoo, their day party. Took him over there. You know what I mean? It's just a young, like, Black Latino crowd, like, you know what I mean? Vibing, just, it's no pretentious nothing. It's just people having fun. Then from there, this place don't even exist no more. I took him to Agua Roja on Dykeman. And the buddy at the door was like, yo, fam, I had no ID on me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had nothing. So I'm like, homie's like, bro, you're not getting in here. Like, you, and I was just like, bro, I'm like, yo, I'm talking to him in Spanish. I'm like, bro, you don't know who this is, bro.
Right.
I know you just got here from fucking like, you know, fucking Mao or Santiago, Mangu, whatever. But this dude, I'm like, yo, Google. I'm like, that's this guy. He's like, oh yeah. Come here. So we in there smoking hookah, going crazy. And he was just like, yo, he's like, okay.
That's
he's
what the
like,
vibe
yeah,
is about.
this is it. Like, this is it right here. He's like,
You know, there's a lot of people like that. Steven Jackson,
Yeah.
who you were
Yeah.
talking about that you just saw at the fight.
yeah, shot the stack, bro.
And he's like that. Like, he would call and be like, yo, Peck, I'm coming in town. He's like, yo, I want to go eat crabs. I said, all right. He go, but no, I want to go eat real crabs. You know where the only place? City Island. You got to take him to the Bronx.
Take me to see.
He wanted to go see a basketball game. We took him to Soundview. Shout out to Soundview, where I'm from. God bless. Shout out to my homies up there. But, you know, he had a good time. And I love that because there were a lot of people like that who want a real sense of what New York is.
They want to really feel the community for
they
real.
want to feel the community.
Yeah, man.
which
And
is
I
important.
love that because, like you said, like we was talking about, when you come from, you know what I'm saying, that community and you move up in the world, you know what I mean? And you up here with the, what do you do? You know what I mean?
very
Like,
isolating.
You know what I mean? And like people call me Joel, you know what I mean? When they see my name on the picture, when they see my name on the thing, hey Joel.
Joel.
Well, yeah, I'm like, hey, look.
Whatever works.
Whatever works, me. Like, it's Joel, but hey, you know, it's whatever. But yeah, so like when you get to that, you look back and you're like, damn, like, okay, like, you know what I mean? It's a different level of appreciation. It's a different level of like, you know, like you process things differently. You know what I mean? Like, and you're more thoughtful about things too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look back on things, reflect.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you reflect, like, and it just changes how you move.
Like, damn, that was not a compliment.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, damn, okay, that's what you meant.
Freshman
you know what I mean?
year, when y'all were very like excited about how well I wrote and surprised about it, that was
Like,
actually
oh, wow.
not a compliment.
You feel me?
at all.
Yo, I tell you what, like my old rep, I ain't gonna say her name. I don't want to blow her up, but like my old rep. So shout out to Victor Lopez. You know what I'm saying? I've been with him from day one. He's the Drake to my stripper. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was outside with a little flow, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Wilding out in the streets. I was writing Victory Light. And he was reading it every day at the office. And he's the only brown skinned Latino dude up there at his agency. And you know, they were turning into like, you know, from straight like legal, you know, doing documents and getting financing for indie films into talent management. So they were like expanding. And he's like, yo, this dude Mero, man, like he writes, his writing is so hood, but it's so smart and sharp.
Dope.
You know what I mean? Like, this dude, we gotta look into this dude. Yeah. So he convinces like two of the bigger, you know, reps at the place to come to meet with me. Right. At this point, I'm meeting motherfuckers at like, you know, Rapido on 33rd Street, like the most random, you know what I mean? Like just kind of rinky-dink management. So I meet up with them. They're like, yo, come to the W at Union Square, like da-da-da. And I'm like, oh shit, cool. I pull up with my Steve Tech, my North Face shit, my gold grills and shit, my little skinny chain with the banana. So I roll up in there and I see them, and I'm obviously it's me. You know what I mean? Because it's like I'm the only motherfucker in here with a North Face on, so and straight backs. You know, so like I walk to the table and he goes, "I told you," to the older execs.
Yeah.
And it was like, what did you tell him? They thought I was a white dude pretending to be, you know what I'm saying? Pretending to be from the hood, like, and writing all the slang or whatever.
Shit.
And he was like, see, you didn't think a motherfucker from the hood could
do
know
some
all
shit like
could
that.
do some shit like that
Man, that's
on his
dope.
own and be smart and do the
Right,
shit
right,
and
right, right.
whatever. All he needs is somebody to like be like, yo, let's
Got
put you in
him.
this
Yeah,
room.
yeah, yes.
And he's gonna go. So, and that started the whole
What year was that?
shebang, bro. This is 2009, 10.
Disappointed but not surprised.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So this is like 2009, 10. Then boom, Twitter,
Yep.
2008,
Yeah.
2009. Me and Deezer start going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah. Donnie Kwok from Complex emails me. Yo, man, like, I love your blog. ASAP Yams, rest in peace. Another dude, yo, I love your blog, da-da-da. Donnie hits me up. He's like, yo, I fuck with the blog. Like, I'm trying to do something with you. We expanded into video. Like, would you do a podcast for us? And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck a podcast is, bro. Like,
I don't think nobody did back then.
You know what I mean?
By the way,
Like,
thank you for hooking us up. You know what I mean? Planting the seed, Poppy.
you know what I mean? And it was like, I don't even know what this is, but he was, hey, there you go. I'm right in the middle of talking about you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yo, come
there
here.
you go.
Get some
come on, hurry up,
FaceTime.
come
Yeah,
on.
he never want to do this. He never want to do this. He never
Come
want
on,
to be
come on, come
in
say hello.
front.
We just talked.
Like,
Hurry up before Raylan has a heart
Fuck
attack.
the afro out.
Come give me 5. baby.
Yo. Yeah, these are two brothers I needed to meet. Yo, love you, my brother. Yo,
Hello, nice to meet you.
yo, there you go.
Thank you. Well, thank you.
But
For,
yeah, no.
we're talking about how he started and how
Yeah.
you were the one who sort of met him, fell in love with him, and then you told your coworkers, "Man, this is a real guy." And he was saying how they thought they thought he was a white guy trying to pretend to be Latino in the hood. And he was over there with the North Face and his braids on. They thought he was gonna stick the joint up.
It's been a while, but I never forgot Dano Keith. No shots.
No shots,
Dano
but
Keith. Shots, Dano Keith.
Swedish European life right now, and I salute you, sir.
But man, nah.
There was mass appeal there, and I think what was really important, I'm gonna step out after I say this, it's just like, there was mass appeal there, and what I enjoyed about it was that it was genuinely coming from an authentic cultural voice. And the best part about it was, he had no idea he was doing it. You know what I mean? And the objective became, how do we preserve that? Because again, the industry, and you know, no shots of the industry looks a certain way, and it will kind of guide you toward a mass appeal product. And what we set out to prove with Mero was that you can still achieve that without necessarily going down these avenues.
Going down
So
that.
democratization of media is great. I'm gonna step out.
Well, but thank you for that vision, because if it wasn't for you, me and Kenny wouldn't have a platform right now. You know what I mean? It's the godfather of the platform, baby.
Yo,
One
and
part
he,
later, we know about you. Like this guy right here, he thinks this isn't the case, but because of him, we come through the door. Maybe we don't have to. No.
but that's a fact. That's a motherfucking fact. See?
All right, thank you, my brother. Thank you.
But yeah, nah, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Nah,
you,
it's
like,
crazy.
and I always say
love
this
that.
like all the time. Like, brothers like you, man, like you put the ladder there, you climb it, and then you leave it there for a motherfucker like me to climb it. You know what I'm saying? And
you. I
that's what
appreciate
a lot of people don't do that.
They don't do
A lot of
that.
people,
Yeah.
they get the ladder, they get there, they I'm pulling this motherfucker up. It's just me. You know what I'm saying? But I never thought like that. And like that's why we been like, you know what I mean? That's my brother right there.
That's
You
your
know what I
brother,
mean?
no
Like,
doubt.
and we ride until the wheels fall off because we think the same way. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, we here, you know what I'm saying? He's coming out of Jamaica, Queens. I'm coming out the Bronx. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, you know, we know what it's like to be like, man, all right, we in the office with all these motherfuckers. I got way more money than me. Like, you got your job because your daddy work here. You going right back to Long Island on the LIRR. My ass getting on the 6 train. He's getting on the fucking, you know what I mean? The 7. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like that. So, you know, like just like we were saying before, man, just appreciating the people that put you, you know what I mean, that knowingly or unknowingly set the table for you. You know what I mean? And you're one of those guys, man.
Thank you,
Like,
man.
know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you. I appreciate that.
Of course,
man.
man.
Thank you,
In
my
the world
brother.
of business, man, entrepreneurship, like just moving the right way, bro. Like I always like, yo, I always look at you like, yo, what's he doing? Because like whatever you doing, I'm like, yo, I need to be doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's a fact.
But now we got to pay it forward. You know what I mean? We got to find other little young
100%.
black or brown or minorities that we got to give them a shot. You know what I'm saying?
1,000,000%. And that's to me, that's what Victory Light is, yo. It's like it's a banner. And it's not just for my shit. You know what I mean? It's just, it's like, yo, if there's a young talent, shout out to Lisbeth Ortiz, shout out to Rainier Valle. It's young, talented, you know what I'm saying, people that like, you know, you having the experience that I have, we could say like, yo, we've seen this whole thing play out.
Yeah.
Let's go this way so you don't gotta, you know, Hov did that, so hopefully you don't have to go through that. You know what I mean? That part.
When Hov says, yo, I want to empower you, he really means that. He's he's got a very close-knit family, his crew, and, you know, they allow others just to come in and work and learn. But a lot of people don't do that.
And
shout out to Hov.
And that's what you see. Like, when you see, like, I see Joe, I see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, I see Hov, I see Juan. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see Mero, you see Victor. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and that's the thing. It's like, when you come up like that, it's unbreakable,
It's
bro.
unbreakable.
It's unbreakable,
Right.
bro. No amount of money, no amount of like, yo, come over here, could break that. You know what I mean? And that's invaluable, bro.
That's why I'm going to Michigan with Kenny. I ain't going without her. We rolling, Kenny. We rolling,
That's
baby.
right. You know what I mean? Big Wolverine shit. Like, you know what I mean? Let's go. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say the behind the barrels. So, Bronx is ungentrifiable. Brooklyn is already there. Manhattan is like, you know, a playground. Manhattan is a playground for millionaires. The Queens is where all the dances be at. You know what I'm saying? If you be in the gentlemen's clubs, you know what time it is, baby. You go to Astoria. Every dancer in New York City lives in Astoria, baby, in a co-op with two other dancers or with a dude with a little coke flow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I already know, baby. I've been all up there. Rivieras, Expertise,
that's right.
motherfucker, all them shits. Gallagher's, nigga. All them motherfuckers, man.
Oh, God.
We definitely in trouble after that one. We're working.
This is back in the day, though. This is when we was young.
Yeah, I had hair back when I was doing that. I had a curly afro.
Yeah, he had the curly afro, had the braids. Yeah, I had the hang time on the braids, all that. Come on. I was out here looking like a Puerto Rican lesbian. Me like, braids down the head, baby. Looking like my name was Looney.
I got to see those pictures, by the way. We got to find those pictures of Mero with the fucking long braids.
With the long braids and the grills and shit. With a black eye, all the time with a black eye. Because I go to City Island on a Friday night. Go to Johnny's, motherfucker, get into
hit
some
over
shit.
the head with the fucking benches and shit. Yeah, crazy.
It is time for our C4 Smart Energy moment, where we ask our guests what you do to stay focused. We've been talking a lot about essentially like staying genuine and true to yourself. And I can imagine that hasn't been necessarily the easiest thing to do all the time.
No.
Especially, in the industry.
Hey, of course.
So, like, what do you do if there's anything specifically that you have to remind yourself of, or anything you do particularly to?
You know what's crazy for me? It's like it's almost like easy for me because like when you have people around you, you know what I'm saying? When you got good people around you, like it's almost easy to stay focused. You know what I mean? Because like I got my kids. I got my wife, I got Victor, you know what I'm saying? I got friends like Pecas, where I was just like, I could hit this dude anytime, bro. And he could be sitting down with the president. He'll pick up the FaceTime. Hey, what's up? What's up, my brother? I love you. Hey, look who I'm here with.
He's the same way, too.
Look who I'm here with. I'm with motherfucking Joe. Hey, Joe, say what's up, Joe. Hey, how are you doing? Like that. And I'm the same way, bro. He called me. I could be at a wedding, bro. It don't matter. Yo, P, what's up, baby? Yo, I'm over here. We in Turks.
Picking out firewood from his backyard.
Wifey yelling at me in the back. Who are you talking to? Yo, it's Pekka. Oh, okay.
I'm on the list of the cool guys.
Yeah.
No beef.
That's for married men. That's important.
Yeah,
if you the cool guy,
yes.
Yo, cherish that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's rare. You know what I mean? Like
stay
to be the
cool.
guy.
Don't fuck that up.
Yeah, stay cool. Don't fuck it up. Don't do no crazy shit to get in trouble in Vegas and no dumb shit like that. Yeah. Stay cool, because you the guy that wife is gonna call and be like
TMZ acting crazy. Don't do that.
The cool guy's gonna keep you out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a fact.
But I mean, I got my wife, I got my kids, I got good friends. You know what I mean? I got great, you know what I mean, like minds around me, and it's like, and then on a personal tip, talk therapy. You know what I'm saying? Once a week. Little meditation here and there, you know what I mean? A little herbal meditation with the meditation. And it's so corny, but like water, bro. Drink fucking water, B. Like, you know what I mean? Like motherfuckers be pissing Tang wondering why their ankle hurt. You know what I'm saying? Well, why does my body hurt? Nigga, you haven't drank water since 89.
Drink a little C4 with the water.
You know what I'm saying? Chase the C4 with the water. You know what I'm saying? Get focused, chase it with the water, stay hydrated, stay focused. You know what I mean? Like, do that. You know what I mean? And it's just like, you know, just being mindful. You know what I mean? Like, just every day you wake up is a blessing, man. So, and I'm getting corny about a second, but it's
no,
crazy,
it's true.
man. It's true. It's like, you know, like you know,
by the way,
where we
that's
come
real
from, bro.
shit, man.
It's real
Don't
shit,
matter.
bro. Like,
Don't
like,
matter.
you know, where we come from, bro. Tomorrow's not promised.
I know.
And to everybody, tomorrow's not promised.
Yeah.
So, you know, wake up every day and be grateful for where you at. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Michigan Wolverine, you did that. You know what I mean? Went up there, made it happen. You know what I mean? In hostile territory. You know what I mean? Like learning
not
shit.
easy.
You know what I mean? It's not easy. You know what I mean? But you did it. You
did
did.
it.
You know what I mean? And to me, that's the biggest thing. It's like when you wake up in the morning and you brushing your teeth, washing your ass, be like, yo, you know what? Today's gonna be a good motherfucking day, baby. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do this shit. And that energy will take you through the day. Because people always tell me, yo, you got so much energy, bro. We've been recording for 4 hours. You still hype. And I'm just like, bro, it's because when I'm washing my ass in the shower, after my face, like Ghostface said, you know what I'm saying? I wash my ass, my first face first, then my ass. You know, I'm thinking about, you know, this is what's gonna happen today. I'm coming up here to chill with y'all, you know what I'm saying, and chop it up. And this doesn't even feel like work, bro. I'm having a good time. I could stay up here for another 5 hours, but I know Rem don't want that.
That's what we want.
We want to keep it like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know if we've ever said on camera, like that was the focus. Like we wanted to bring really interesting people here and not necessarily just have conversations about like, so how did you?
Yeah.
So what's it like to
get tackled? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, man?
They be setting you up for like, you know, talking about crazy stuff.
Crazy
so you
stuff.
get the likes on the Instagram.
Yo,
Terrible,
and that
bro.
part too. Like, yo, what about that one time you got arrested for crashing it? Bro, listen.
Then you see
Not
that shit
me.
500 times on it. I'm like,
unless we're getting new information about it. There's no point in having this conversation.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's why people feel comfortable around me talking. Like I just did EastCon, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Andrew, you know what I'm saying? Everybody out there with Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart. And it was super dope, super chill conversation
shout out
because
to Josh Hart and Jalen.
hey, you know what I'm saying? Fam. Because they knew what it was. It's Mero, baby. Like, we backstage, we talking shit. Like, I'm like, bro, I got questions, but we might not even get to these questions. We might just go up there and talk about, you just had a baby, you just got married.
Right.
I've been doing this. I got 4. I'm 15 years deep. Like, let's talk about that for a little bit. You know what I mean?
Josh, big wine drinker, Josh Hart.
Exactly. We talked about that. I was like, my wife got a fucking wine cellar she's trying to fill up. You know what I'm saying? We talked about wine and shit. Like, and we talked about basketball for like maybe, you know what I mean, 2 questions. You know what I mean? And that's the beautiful thing, because it's like, at the end of the day, you're a businessman, you're a content creator, I'm a comedian, writer, producer, whatever, but that's just what we do.
Right.
At the end of the day, we're humans, you know what I mean? And bringing out the human side of people in a conversation like this is what really people want to see, you know what I mean? Like, you know, what's Mero really like? You know what I mean? What's Pecos really like? What's, you know what I mean? But you know what's, we us all day, you know what I'm saying? So,
This is exactly how we are. We fucking laugh, talk shit.
you know what I mean? If we could be sitting here, we could be sitting eating spicy rigatoni, we could wherever
Not too
it
much
is.
because of the Manjaro.
we gonna share the plate. We gonna share the plate.
Little half and half.
Family style. Bring the small plates out. Yo, listen, Manjaro, the national ad campaign is right here.
Forget about it, baby.
Come on, let's get it.
Freaking frat.
I wonder is that against FTC or something if we end up just getting sponsored by is that like
By the way, there is nothing that you could tell Remler when he's talking about somebody's just going to sponsor us. He's going to be very happy.
Well, he's like,
don't worry about it. Call him Manjaro tomorrow.
this podcast is not a part of the Food and Drug Administration. We just have 2 very staunch advocates, and it's not representative of behind the what is it?
I'm still hitting the jail workouts though. I'm still hitting the jail workouts, the calisthenics, the dips.
Yeah, you got to do it.
Push-ups,
You don't
the
want the
dips.
shit getting all, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, you will be slim, but you don't want your
You
shit
don't want
hanging
the
like
shit
chicken skin.
fucking- yeah.
bro. You don't want the DD arm.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Like shit just hanging like a speed bag, bro. Like,
Oh, shit.
Okay, and so in the beginning of another segment that is not officially named, I'm gonna preemptively call this "This You,"
hey,
Nice. Okay.
let's get it.
All right.
where we're gonna
I'm familiar with the term.
yes, particularly because it's a segment where we're gonna not confront you per se, but we're gonna, we've done some investigatory journalism and found some tweets that perhaps we would like a little background.
Oh yeah, for
on.
sure. Let's
So
get it.
we have this from your Twitter, July 6, 2021.
21.
One day, I woke up with 15 roaches on my face. I said, I can't live like this. I got by the way, this is all caps. I don't know why that particularly makes it funny.
It's bold.
So I feel like I gotta scream it. One day, I woke up with 15 roaches on my face. I said, I can't live like this. I got up off the floor, took the roaches off my face, and put them back in the ashtray so I could smoke them later. Believe in your dreams or whatever. I'm gonna eat a mango in the sun. Believe in yourself, heart.
Yo, so listen, that was a play on, I don't know if you remember this, but it went viral. Diddy had did like a video when he was doing the Brother Love shit heavy.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, one day I woke up in Harlem and I had 15 roaches on my face. And I said, Diddy, that's how you gonna start? Yeah. That's how you gonna start this motivational video, my G? So I saw that shit. I started dying laughing. And then I just flipped it into my shit. And I was just like, I don't got 15 like roaches, but like I might pass out and fuck around. Ashtray full of my face. Like shit over. Shout to Diddy though, man. That's another motivator,
man. The best, man.
Also, in all
Well, by
caps,
the way, one day I woke up with 2 million roaches on my face and couldn't get rid of them.
That's not roaches, that's the piquitas, man. Come on.
Sorry, go.
February 8th, 2022. Also, all caps. Oxtail costs
Consistent.
more than cocaine in the tri-state area.
Am I lying?
It does.
Like, am I lying? Like, and that used to be, and it's crazy to me. Yo, as a Dominican dude who spend a lot of time in DR, it's crazy to see like what people value. You know what I'm saying? Because like, and where you at dictates what's valuable and what's not. Because in DR, if you eat avocados with your rice and your beans, you broke.
Right.
You can't afford beef, you can't afford chicken, you can't afford like protein, meat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like here, I go and I order a motherfucking avocado toast at a restaurant, shit is $38. I'm like,
What the?
bro, my pop's got 100 of these in the backyard. Bro, we eating them shits with a little bit of salt, like, you know what I mean?
And killing them.
So it was like, read that back to me?
Oxtail costs more than cocaine.
Yes, and that's another thing. Rabo, bro, they call it rabo,
Rabo, yeah.
the tail. That's like the ass. That's like chicken feet.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's like the undesirable part of the animal.
Unless you know how to make that bitch.
Yeah.
Hello, and we
Shout outs
sauced
to
it up.
chicken feet.
Yeah.
So the shit that it's crazy because it goes
I
back to
understand
like
what you mean. You took the most cheapest part of whatever the animal was, but you gave it so much sabor and flavor that it tastes
and
incredible.
It's the same thing. Like you talk about Jamaican oxtail, rabo. You talk about shit like chitlins. You know what I mean? Pig feet. Shit like
Chicken
that. Like
feet.
that was the shit that like they were like, yo, go take this. Take these scraps. You know what I mean? Like do what you can with this. And we
it's-
flipped that
Flipped
shit
it.
into like
Wonderful.
gourmet
Right.
shit.
That
Where
was-
it's like,
yeah,
And
that
I
was-
lie to every white person that is poisonous so that the price will go down.
you know what I'm saying? you feel me?
I'm like, it's bad for you. It's awful.
That shit is so
It's
bad,
terrible.
bro. You eating it? Oh.
Oh my God.
My great grandmother ate that. Like,
What a disgrace.
but now they putting shit on pizza, bro. Like, you know what I
Now
mean?
they put it on
Like,
pizza.
Where did, what?
I seen it. I seen
Oh
it.
my God.
It's crazy.
An oxtail taco would go crazy. Sorry.
I'm telling you, man. But it's like, in DR, it's like you buy that shit by the pound. Like, yo, I'm coming home on a moped with 20 pounds of that shit for the low.
Okay, so now we're gonna do reaction time. We're just gonna show you some random pictures, and we want to know your first thoughts.
All right.
Iconic.
Oh man. Yo, shout out to Big Bird. Shout out to Big Bird Bill de Blasio. I don't know what the fuck he was doing here. Is he Estas son papas? That was Bloomberg, my fault. Oh, Bloomberg with the fucked up Spanish. What is he doing? Is he showing French fries? Like these are bad for you. Don't eat a lot of these. Okay, Pecas?
He's eating pizza with labo on it.
And then second, we have this photo. that apparently.
Oh,
Oh shit! See,
wow.
like that's what I'm talking about. Like my man's there from the beginning when Kanye was regular. You know what I'm saying? When Kanye was just doing regular shit. Fab had the flat top.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Push still got the braids.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
so you
Push
see,
still looks the same.
But you still have you see how skinny the chains are. This
Yeah.
is this is early.
He also has two
Oh, yeah.
pieces on it.
Yo, but you see who's in the back?
Oh, Rem's gonna kill you. Good job.
That's all good.
That's a good case.
That's
That's a great case.
Next sponsor, whoever that case, whoever made that case.
Sponsor. There you go. All right, and it's time to end off the episode with a little something we called the hip hop goat.
This is gonna be
bracket.
fun. This is gonna be fun for you. This is gonna be good.
So for those of you that are
and
new,
I'm interested. This one's gonna. I would probably figure who you pick, but I think you're gonna throw me off.
essentially we're gonna do good old like tournament style listing of famous rappers, the GOATs, if you will, greatest of all time. And we are gonna start it off that your pairings are Kendrick Lamar versus B.I.G. Biggie.
I mean, let's be real here, bro. Like
I mean,
I love Kendrick.
come on.
He's you know he's a MC's MC lyricist to the fullest. You know what I mean?
Kendrick.
Like that next wave, he's clearly like one of the top dudes. But it's Biggie, bro. Come
Right.
on.
All right.
That's the reason I got a Jesus piece. Cubans with the Jesus piece with my peeps.
With my
you know what I'm
peeps.
saying? Come on.
I'm trying not to project my very preconceived notion. I'm like, okay, but Tupac versus Drake.
So here's the thing.
I'm like,
So I had a roommate. I love what Pac stood for. You know what I mean? And I love a lot of his music. Some of it didn't resonate with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dude from East Tremont in the Bronx.
Yeah,
so
that's
like,
right.
you know what I mean? But my boy, Tommy, did a bid, came back, the biggest Pac fan in the world.
Really?
And it didn't help. It hurt. Because he was playing every single thing that Pac put out, bro. And you know he put out a lot of shit.
Yeah, Tupac
bro.
had a lot of stuff.
He
Yeah,
had a
that's
big
true.
catalog, and then Suge was just putting everything out.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
motherfucker. So I'm waking up. So put it like this: I'm waking up at 5:45 to a motherfucker with a jail mentality,
Right.
doing push-ups to New Mix Classics Volume 4. You know what I'm saying? Shit I never heard before in my life, and I'm like, this is Pac. This is Pac. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, bro.
You were
So
what
maybe
we would
it is
call, you were
closer.
Tupac out.
I was too Pac out.
So maybe in an
Now they got Jada
upset.
talking about Pac all day, man. Like,
So maybe
we presume you're going with.
maybe in an upset, perhaps.
So look, don't kill me for this, but I'm gonna go with Drake on this one just because
Okay.
I got Big in there for the
Right.
for the nostalgia for the Mero 96 Mero.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna put Drake in there because motherfucker, I was when I was coming up, hosting parties and shit like that. Man, he ran the parties, bro.
He ran the party.
He ran the parties. Like certain joints would go on. And
Drake had it.
It might not even be a dancing joint.
That's
it
right.
might be a joint with me and you, bro. We both got a bottle. Say it to my face. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, come on, man.
Get that
Like,
light skin on.
Yeah, you feel me? With the Carl Thomas turtleneck just pop
big
up out of
joints.
nowhere, niggas get emotional.
A big
You know what
apple hat, the cab driver joint. Tweed joint with the big button on it.
Come on, man. But yeah, man, that's a special moment in my life, man. Because when I was doing, it was early in the game, so I was doing a lot of shit for just cash. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, so I would have to hang around and wait for the count up, and then get my little
get
350, 400, whatever it
Yeah,
was,
nothing wrong with
early in
that.
the game.
Don't leave
So,
no money on the table.
Yeah, hell no. You crazy? I was like, yo, at that point, my kids is little. So I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm spending this is all going to diapers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is all going to diapers, and I'm boosting the Similac, bro.
1000%.
I'm going to Connecticut to boost the Similac.
Killing it right there. Pause. Shout out to Macy Cam. Sorry,
That's crazy. Sorry,
we're not
Cam.
trying to go crazy. We're not trying to take your shit. We love you.
Yo.
All right.
All right, what's next?
We have Kanye versus J. Cole.
Okay. So if we talking about, are we talking about rapping?
Well, no, it's like an
However-
NCAA bracket. Yeah, they have
Just
to.
hip-hop.
Who's going to the next bracket?
Who's going to the next round? Yeah.
Just hip hop in general, like impact on hip hop.
However you think is important.
Yes.
Yeah. I think I gotta go Kanye, man, because Cole. I think Cole is definitely a better rapper than Kanye. 1,000,000%. Like I'll say that on the record, straight down the barrel of the camera. Cole is one of the illest, and I used to have crazy jokes on Cole, like early in the game. Like,
Right.
yo, this motherfucker put me to sleep. But yo, man.
It's like he's ascended.
He's ascended, bro,
Yeah.
in a way that's like, bruh,
Yeah.
like he's gonna be here for the next 20 years.
Yeah, I
30
wasn't
years.
the biggest Cole fan either. I think when I finally really got to appreciate Cole was when Cece took me. He didn't take me. We went together to see Cole perform at Main America.
Right.
I flew with him, but I'm just saying, like, he was like, yo, let's go see Cole. And I was like, But then, yo, when I went there, I was like, he's a Cole motherfucker.
He's a cold motherfucker, man.
Yeah,
and
he's
it's
cold.
like, it took me a while to realize that. Because like when we first came out, bro, I'm listening to fucking Coke Wave. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
what I'm
Like,
saying.
you
And
feel
that
me?
was the only thing. I love cocaine rap. You understand?
You see
no
me?
disrespect.
A
You
little
know, I'm
French,
Dipset,
Banks,
French
Dipset,
Montana.
all that.
Yeah, Young Jeezy, Ross.
Yeah,
like, I'm with
bro,
cocaine
that
rap.
front of the building music.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Like,
1000%. So that's
we
what it
drinking
was.
Paul Masson with no shirts on
Yeah.
in front of the building. You know, you feel me? That's what we on, the $5 bottle. You know what I mean? Like, and that's you know what I mean? It takes you there.
Yes, I agree with you.
So, but yeah, but then as you know, his career like went on and on, I was just like, damn, bro, like Cole is it, man.
Yeah.
And now, shout out to Amari, my 8-year-old. He's in Pee-wees this year. His hype song is "Stick" off the Dreamville collab.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, because it's like, you know, he got Sheck West on there yelling.
Yeah,
Cole got a
yeah,
verse
yeah.
on there. It's like a hype song.
It's a hype song,
So
yeah.
every time game day, that's what we listening to. So Cole is clearly a better rapper, but impact on hip hop, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah,
it's
Kanye.
Kanye,
It's
bro.
culture.
Impact on music. Forget hip hop.
Shit,
You know what I'm saying?
culture, everything.
Culture,
Fucking
the whole
Fashion.
the way motherfuckers dress, all that. Yeah,
Everything.
man.
Okay, and next we have Jay-Z versus Lil Wayne.
Oof. Damn. Do I still get invited to the Rock Nation brunch if I say Wayne?
Probably not.
Damn. All right. Now listen, I love Wayne, and bro, from like, I want to say, cause I went to DeWitt Clinton. I went to DeWitt Clinton High School.
Dope.
And when I was about to graduate, the Hot Boys was like
Fire.
everywhere.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Those album covers, man.
They you talking about penetrating the market, bro?
Yeah,
Hey, yo.
yeah.
Like they was in the fucking Bronx, bro. Like they had the kids with the fucking third rail hats and shit, like listening to Bling Bling every time I come around.
Yeah.
I was like, this is crazy. But I didn't appreciate it at the time. I appreciate Wayne now, but I gotta go Hove because Reasonable Doubt was like my graffiti soundtrack, bro. Like I had that in the CD player. I had Method Man to Cal. Like I had 3 or 4 CDs. I had Hell on Earth, but Reasonable Doubt was one of them. And I remember it just takes me to a place. You know what I mean? Like, and that's, to me, music is like, it's like, you know, we could argue this bracket all day. You know what I mean? But it's, what does the music mean to you? Like,
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, at what point in your life were you listening to this?
It's always so interesting to hear like what people's justifications or ideas around like what makes someone the GOAT. Because it's not, like you said, it's not necessarily just rap. It could be just like how it feels to you nostalgically, like what part of your life you were in when you were listening to whatever from anybody. So that means we have Biggie versus Drake.
Oof.
No, sorry.
No?
You took Drake? Sorry, I'm having my bad.
Yeah.
Biggie versus Drake. Thank you.
Yes.
Sorry.
Pegasus, he had just enough cognac to fire off for
I don't know if Victor would have made that mistake.
Victor's a new sponsor, y'all. Sponsored by Victor Hugo Lopez. Straight out Jamaica, Queens. Sometime.
So we
Set
have,
yourself up for that one, Remy.
so we have Biggie versus Drake.
Biggie versus Drake. So look, I'm gonna go Biggie here because for the obvious, you know, nostalgia reasons, but he also had the party. You could, to this day, you threw on fucking Get Money, you throw on
Juicy.
Juicy, you throw on Big Papa.
Big Papa, yeah.
Man, forget it. This is like, there's so many big songs you throw on, and you could be 20 or 60 and you're vibing.
You're vibing.
You know what I'm saying?
That is
Where
true.
Drake, he'll be there in the next, you know, couple years, whatever, but Big is there, cemented. You ain't going nowhere, bro.
There you go.
That's like Frankie Beverly and Maze Essence Fest, baby. That's like, they there. They locked in.
They locked in.
So that puts us at Kanye versus Jay,
Kanye versus Jay.
which is
I mean, it's like saying Kanye versus Jay is like saying like, yo, you know, Luke Skywalker versus like, you know, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
a little Star Wars trivia. You know what I'm saying? A little Star Wars reference for y'all. You know what I mean?
sci-fi buffs.
So it's like the student versus the teacher.
Teacher, yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna go Jay on this one, man. I'm gonna go Jay just because he's still out here doing it quietly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like quietly making, like shaping culture, like making huge moves and like,
Huge moves, yeah.
like,
Opening up more doors for us every day.
you feel me? Like just do
1000%.
it like for the culture, for
everything.
for everything, bro. Like musically, culturally, business wise,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just setting, like just blazing trails for motherfuckers.
Blazing
man.
trails.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go Hove.
So that puts us at Biggie versus Jay-Z.
Shit, Biggie versus Jay-Z. Whew.
What an interesting pairing. I
Right?
think this is the
'Cause
first
it's
time
like-
we've had this.
Yeah, I think this is the
so
first time that's
Big
happened.
versus Jay is like, it's another one of them, like, you know, student versus the teacher. But I'm gonna go Jay again for the same reasons. Because Big, I feel like Big blazed the trail for Jay, and Jay took it to the next level.
Yeah,
Because remember, Big had the Brooklyn Mint. He
Yeah,
had the,
yeah,
he had
yeah,
the
yeah,
clothes.
clothing,
And,
yep, that's right.
and then Hove came with the Rockaway, and then the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing.
Yeah.
And the Rock Nation,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like, bro,
Business,
like
oh,
just
yep.
just touching every, you know,
Aspect.
aspect of culture. So I'm gonna go Hove, man. Hove
Gotta
is
go
the
H.O.
GOAT.
You really want to make sure you get invited to that Rock
Oh,
Nation.
yo, come
but
on,
don't
baby.
wanna
You know what I'm
fuck
saying?
that
Like, I already, Kevin Hart said I could come. Kevin Hart said I could come. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like, just put me on the list. Maybe I'm here with P. Come on.
Ulterior motives.
Don't say with me, you might not get in.
I mean, no, it's Fat Joe. It's Fat Joe. How's Joe?
And with that,
I think we're good.
we're signing off.
Yo,
Thank you so
my
much.
brother.
Hey,
I
appreciate
just
you.
want to say thank you, man.
Thank you, man,
for
for having
not
me.
only paving the way for us, for me and Kenny with podcast stuff, but paving the way for making me a proud Latino so I can always be next to my brother, and he'll continue to open up doors for me.
Always
I
and
love
forever,
you,
my brother. Love you, bro. That's you know, we locked in. Bro.
Locked
That's
in.
it.
We locked in.
Kenny
Thank
was
you so
always
much.
Amazing to meet you. Talented woman right here.
Kenny.
Going places.
Yeah.
Telling you, man. U of M. You about to put you better just put a motherfucking plaque or something up there. Make it happen. She's coming to do the TED Talk too.
That's it.
You know what I mean? And yo, all I got to say is Victory Light is the future, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that love Bodega Boys and fuck with Bodega Boys.
That's right.
Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Victory Light, we coming back. It's gonna be a real
Always
hot
love.
winner.
Always love. That's all. You always show love.
Straight
I love
up,
that
you know what I'm
about you.
saying?
God
Of
bless.
course, man. Come
Victory
on.
Light, right?
Victory Light, baby.
We got to
You
get
know
our
what I'm
little hoodies and, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Scully,
yeah,
you know
I
what I'm
got
saying?
you.
Clean
Hey,
me up.
hey, yo, man, I gotta give Peckers another shout out because it's like, bro, he FaceTimed me one time and just was like, got the merch on, baby.
Bodega
You know what I'm saying?
Boys,
With the
baby.
big cigar, like, and I was just
Yeah.
like, see that, like,
We
and
gotta
that's
look
real
out.
love,
We gotta
bro.
look out for each other.
Always, bro, always, man.
Thank you once again, my brother.
Yeah, and yo,
All right.
hey, and you
Appreciate
get me that Kith plug too. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
got that. I see you with that Celine on. You used to wear Carhartt back in the day. Now you got Celine.
now I was doing a collab.
Yeah, you got that.
when they do the Celine Carhartt
you got
collab.
the Euro shit. You know what I'm saying?
I got the North Face Gucci now.